dreamt of being a rock and roll star or anything. I remember like making records. I thought, this is a good record. We did a good job. We pulled it off. And all of a sudden it would explode and go #1. And I was like, wow, it was better than I thought. But I don't think any of us expected a runaway success on those albums. But I never thought that as a young dude. My main thing was to play guitar. Ever since I saw my grandpa play and all that, he was a virtuoso. So the pieces of wood, plonk, plonk. But man, they sing better than any human. I was so young, I fell in love with it. I didn't know I'd end up sitting on this couch today, because with my schooling, the only other thing you could have expected was jail.
As a work, playing in a rock band is the best fucking job in the world. Definitely, it's great to play in this band. When we play, we connect really well and we kind of lift up each other in many parts of the song.
Of course, when you were younger, you dreamt of performing in front of people and play with nice and cool guys. But things happen, things occur, and you have to depend on the other guys or girls. And I would say that we're quite new to each other. So it has been about learning to know the guys, learning to understand how they think about music, learning to play together. It's a combination of many things coming together. And the funny thing is that something that works today might not work tomorrow and vice versa. So every evening is a new situation, and fun to sit in the van with the guys and the crew again, and so I'm really looking forward to it.
Playing on stage is one thing, but what it takes to get to playing on stage. And it's a really rough journey it can be, and I think that I like being part of the rough journey. It's actually very, very satisfying to be able to get to that point, because it's not easy to get to any stage. It's not easy. It's a great way to divert energy, whether it's good energy, you know, when I play and I have good energy and it's flowing to the other members of the band and flowing into the crowd, or if maybe I have some bad things happen to me and it's a way for me to get out my aggression or my anger musically instead of doing it, you know. Either way, when you perform, it affects people, and my goal is to affect people in a positive way. You can feel the crowd's energy when they're clapping in a positive way, and like they're kind of giving you more to feed off of. So that is a big difference.
I feel like I'm part of the whole thing. Audience and the band are the same. And we can always change the atmosphere. Something that happens if you do your stuff good enough. Well, it's like breathing and eating, and you couldn't stop doing.
I dig the interaction of vibrations between the audience and the band. It's never just me on stage, it's the band as well. It's split 5 ways or whatever. I think we all feel the same. I like it. It's fun to play. I love playing music with other people, and the feedback and what you can create with other people, different personalities. some amazing music can be done, you know, just by picking out the right guys to play with. Music is everything. Imagine a world without music. It's a bit like a world without any paintings, which will lead into photos, which will lead into maps, everything that we visually see. That's the commercial world as well. I mean, everybody knows what a Mickey D sign looks like. Everybody knows what a Kentucky Fried Chicken sign looks like. And I hope everybody knows what a Ruski Standard vodka looks like. Music, to me, is just music, you know. I really can't separate different kinds of music. It's just becomes this one, and it all gets jumbled up and mixed up in my head. And you know what? I loved shit. I tried all kinds of dope when I was young. Wow. Music beats sort of dope. Music is transcendental.